Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So tonight we're going to do some snowfront scene building. I think I did do a video on it last year, but we're going to do some again. So here is card number 1. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, 5 by 3 3/4. 5 3/8 by 4 7/8. And we're going to put those aside. Now, the only part, I still haven't ordered some darker paper. Oh, there's something on there. Okay, it's not moving. So we'll be fine. Just fine. So look, I'm like trying to be very organized. Trying. It doesn't help. Just saying. So I'm going to put these over here and pick out the stamps I need. See, and even if I place them in here, I'm still looking for which ones I need. So we need this one. We need the little deer. We need that one. Let's see what else we need. We need the tree. And then we'll find out. The season's greetings. I'll leave that in there. Remind me that's where it is. All right, I'll turn this over. So we're going to start out with this beauty. Oh, there is another tree I'm going to need. Yep. So I'm using, look, it's the wrong one. Anybody know that language? Shaded spruce. All right, enough. Enough wisecracks. So I'm going to put it, I hope about there. And then we're going to put it right there. And then I'm just going to put that little end piece right there. So then you can grab a tree. Let's see which one. Maybe I'll use them both. And I'm going to fill in. Oh yeah, I like that. And we'll put another one, big one right there. And then we're going to put another one. No, I'm going to use a little one. I thought there was another little one. There is. Look at me. So I'm going to put that one there. Nope, this one's going to fit. I'm just going to put a little lower. And then there. And look at that. We have a wall of trees. Then oh, you missed me in the morning? Okay, so then we're going to take, now here's when everything starts to go crazy and I start losing things. Okay, so we're going to take the mountain, and I think I'm going to stamp off this time. Yeah. Now, if you leave it like that, it kind of looks funny, like, you know, if you're going to stamp it here and there and you think your mountain is there, it kind of looks funny. So I like to pull it over part way and then it kind of fills itself in. And you can even go at a slant. And I'm just going to fill in a little bit in there. Just with like an edge. I don't want any sky in this one, so I'm going to do it there too. And there. And I forgot to stamp off. So that part of the mountain is a little darker. All right. So now we're going to take a couple of the big trees. Big, I tell you. Oh, I got a drop there. So I'm going to put one here. Stuck. I didn't want to restamp that. And then the next one right next to it, a little bit lighter. We're going to take that big old tree with no leaves. I should have opened all the... Oh, and for anybody who thinks like these really stay as tight, somebody had mentioned it somewhere. It might have been on one of the groups I'm in, but I try to tell them they loosen up. And they do. So we're going to put this here in the corner. And then I'm going to take and just do a little bit to the side there. I think I'm done with the green. Still need the brown. So we're going to do the house, the cabane, and I'm going to stamp off because of the type of stamp it is. Like you can also take your sponge and just dab it a little bit. And then the deer. Let's see, do I want them off? No. I want them dark. And I'm going to put them up there. So now we're going to take... So I do have a little bit of glycerin left on this. So I'm going to ink it up a little bit. And we're going to put some like marks in the snow, like that. A little bit of shading under that tree. We could put a little bit here, even though it's not really the bottom of the tree. You're still seeing snow through it. And I'd say that's quite enough. All right, so now I'm going to take this piece here and I'm going to stamp Season's Greetings. And I did it in black before, but I think I'll do it in the brown. Then we don't have to wait for it to dry. And I hope I didn't pull that down too far. And then we're going to snip it. Snip it. Snip it good. And, whoops, almost cut the S off. I didn't go at an angle. Got it. All right, so now we're going to glue that to that. So this is 1/4, that's 3/4-ish. Slide over there, girly. And then we're just gonna snip that and snip that. And yeah, this one's a little thicker than the other one. So yeah, it's 3/4-ish over. And then we're going to, that's what happens when you use up scraps. You get ishes. And there. And then we're going to put this to the back. Oops, oops, oops. I don't like when I say that. And there she is. Here was the first one, and there's the second one. I like it. Okay. So let's see, the second card. Yeah, I think I used brown in all of them, so I'm going to keep it. And the second one is this. What I do to the top there. So let's get all the pieces. So that's the card. So this white piece is 3 by 4.5. It's going to get mounted on 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then this is 5 1/4 by 4 that I put through, this is the correct side, the Evergreen Forest folder. And then of course our card. So I'm going to put them over there, never to be found again. Alright, so for this one, I need to see this a little more as I do it. So I have these little pieces that I've cut off, and I'm going to get the gray and put a little bit gray on that block and a little bit of vegetable glycerin. And my sponge again. So I'm going to pick up the glycerin and work it into the sponge, then pick up some ink and work that in. And this is going to help also give you like a lighter shade of whatever color you're going to do with the glycerin. So I'm going to go first kinda straight across here. Kinda. How far up do I want to go? I don't know. It'll all work out. So carefully, I'm just going at the edge of the paper. So you're going to get, you know, some like that way. I don't know how to say it. Then I'm going to take this one, and I have this like hill shape there. So, oops. I guess I could have used a cardstock for this one. Oh, I know why I didn't, because I'm stamping the trees on it, kinda. Some of them I don't need to. Okay, so we've got that, and then we're going to do another one right there. And it should be, yeah, should meet. Okay, so now we're going to take our house first. I didn't do the house first the last time, but I'm doing the house first this time. And I'm going to put it right there. Is our cabin. Now I'm going to take a tree or two. We'll do that one. Alright, I think I can get away without using that. So I've got those two. Oh no, I want it full strength. So this one is going to go like down on the hill a little bit. And then this one's going to go a little bit behind it. All right, so before I do the rest of the trees, I'm going to grab a yellow brush. And I'm just going to brush lightly. Can you see that happening? Like that. Then I'm going to take the blue, and there might be enough left on here from before. So, yeah, there is. So I'm just going to come in with a little bit of blue. I think I want a little bit more yellow. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay. Sometimes you just got to do a little more to make yourself happy. All right, so now, let's see. I think I used this one. No, I couldn't have. Oh, yes, I could have. Jerk. Oh, here we go. Because if you do it at an angle, kind of, sort of, you can block off some of that. So, yeah. Almost. It's a little high, but we'll take it. I'm going to put some shading under it anyway. Then we're going to take 1, 2, and 3 right there. Then we're going to take that big one and put it here. All right, let's see if we can fix those couple spots that I'm not so happy with. So my little gray sponge, anybody see where I threw it? Oh, please. All right, I'm putting the yellow away. I can get rid of this block. That's my green sponge. That's a plain sponge. Oh, it fell on the floor. Got it. Yep, I told ya. So you just have to be a little careful, like that this is dry down here, because with the glycerin you may like smear it a little bit. But we got this. So I'm just making like streaks kind of marks. And then we're going to go under the trees there. And so what if I just smudged it a little bit? It's going to look like tracks or something. So then I'm just lightly making some of those streaks. I want some by the house, cabin. Let's be correct. Okay. So now let's put this together, and then we're done with that one. Oh, I still have to stamp the season's greetings. So that's here. And we're going to stamp it right there. Oh, I almost thought I did that upside down. I don't know, every once in a while, I can't tell if it's the right side or the wrong side. I have to look for these like flat trees here. Look at my fingers. Now, you could pop this up, but I'm not gonna. So we're just going to set that right down there. And while you look at that, I'm going to clean my fingers a little bit. Just so I know they're not going to smudge. Oops. Better. Okay, so we'll put these two aside. We'll turn that over. Now we're going to do a little bit of watercoloring, and hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully. So this is that Christmas pack. I forgot to look it up. Oh, this side would be nice too. And my card is upside down, but I'm going to stay with this side. So this is that 6x6 pack. Hi, Kathy. Windy. Windy. Thanks, Julie. Okay, so we have this ready. I'm going to set it to the side. So I have the Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, which is not where it was, so I can't even show you the package. It was here a second ago. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, whatever. It must be over by my cutter. So it's watercolor paper. So the thing is, you have to kind of get a feel for it, like how wet your paper is going to be. You don't want it too wet. You don't want it too dry. But there's a solution if it's too dry. And I only cut one of these, so let's hope it's the too dry and not too wet. Because too wet, it's going to whoosh all over the place. So I'm going to take... So I have a spritzer. And I have the brush with water. So we're going to do this. I'm going to kind of, really? Spritz it. Then I'm going to like wipe it. I'm also going to spritz the back of it, so that it doesn't curl. Well, I think we're going to have the too dry, not the too, which is, I'd rather, because then you can just take a brush and I'm just going to add a little bit more. Everybody cross your fingers. Okay. So the mountains aren't such a big deal if they spread more than the other. And I've used basically the same colors for everything. But you can switch them around and do whatever. So we're going to go there. We're going to go there. And we're going to go there. Okay, that part is good. Now we're going to do the house. Wonder if I threw out the other ones, because some of them were pretty funny. So I'm going to put this a little lower because I think my mountains are lower. Oh, not bad. Okay. I think it is kind of dry. So now I'm going to take the green and I'm going to put one there, and one there. Now I'm going to do the snowman first because I didn't leave quite enough room, or I was a little tilted on the other one. I don't know what I did. But now I've lost the snowman. Oh, I didn't bring him out. In the meadow we can build a snowman. So I'm going to put him, and really it doesn't seem wet enough. So, I get so nervous. I'm just putting like a little bit on a block. I think it's in frame so you can see it. So now watch that sucker just spread all over. Don't. Not taking any chances. All right, so I'm going to put that right there. Oh, it's good. It's good. Where's the other little one? Not gray. Green. So I'm going to put one there, and one there, and one there. So now if you want it a little bit more watercolored than what you see, so you're going to take, did I put water in this? I did. A block. Okay, I didn't use this one. I figured this was enough water. I wasn't going to stamp any water tonight. Okay, so I wet this, and then you can just tap it a little bit. And let it run there. What happened to my towel? Okay, so you want to clean off that green. And I'm going to pick up, whoops, a little bit, because sometimes these brushes can be like a little tricky, and you think you only have a little, but then you glob out that water. So we're going to pull some out here, and then we're going to pull just a little bit out there. Now if you wanted to get like really, you know, do some more on this, you could put like puff paint in here. We sold the puff paint last year. Somewhere I have it, and I could have pulled it out and used it, but you know, going looking for things sometimes. Okay, so now we're going to take a little bit of gray, and I've got some right in my lid. Now the next card's my favorite. Yeah, I have Gina K too. I like it. Whoops. See, and you don't want to get near everything. Now we've got some like yellow there. But it's alright. So I'm going to say that that's done. And of course it's still a little wet, and I'm going to keep it that way and glue it all together. All right, where'd it go? I know I cut it. Oh, it's right in front of me. Duh. All right, so let's glue that down. And then we can hope for the best that it doesn't just like curl up and leave the card. Don't leave me. But you could take your blower and dry it, or, you know, just let it sit for a while. Go on to some other ones and... Ooh, that really wants to stick fast and not move. Okay. Come on, Gail, finish this because your favorite card is coming up. So we're going to put that, and that looks about even to me as I look at it on an angle. So this I did already in the banners. Pick a punch. And again, no, we're using Merry Christmas. So yeah, I'll do it in the brown. And I hope this one wasn't ish, or this is going to be too big for it. But I can always change it later. Oh, perfect. All right, so I'm going to grab a green blends and do my thing. Oops. And go all the way around it. And then I'm going to glue it to this. Yeah, that really is too wide. It's probably the same as the other one, and this one, no, it is too wide. It's all right. It's just fine. Let's see how straight I can cut. Look at the tip, look at the tip, look at the tip. It wasn't bad. It's not perfect. Oh, that moved. No, don't move. Come back. So there is that one. And there it is. It's a little bit more watercolored than the other one, but that's fine. All right, here comes my favorite. Do I want to show it first? All right. I have to unstick my fingers too. So look, this is all the pieces. I'm keeping it out of sight for a second. So we have a card back. We have a layer. We have a layer. 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have 2 circles cut out on sticky paper. Hopefully I'll only need the one. And ta-da! Here's the card. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're going to take this white piece. Hi, Gina. And we're gonna, we're gonna pull that backing off. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look, there was a little tear piece there. And I'm gonna try and put that, about even. Yeah, it's close enough. So I'm gonna take Pool Party. And I'm gonna go, oh, I hate that sound. We're gonna use this. Oh, that sound was killing me. I think I might have used a, is this what I used? This is what I used. A dauber. I went out and about there. And don't worry about if there's shading, because we're stamping over that. So it doesn't have to be super even. Oops. You just don't want to be too out and about like I am already. That's alright. It's alright. So now we're going to take that off. And we are going to use it again. And I'm going to take... I'm going to use this too. So I'm going to go like on the inside of that circle. And this is Seaside Spray. So it looks like kind of wonky right now. Like, what are you doing? All right, so I'm going to take one of those cut pieces of paper. And we're going to do one on the bottom. Again, I'm using the gray. And then one up here. It's a little green, I'd say. Oh, that's why. Careful, your ink does bleed. So we have a little greenish snow. Now we're going to take Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight. And the big tree. See, things are lost. Big tree. And we're going to just cheat and get that green off. And I'm going to stamp one there. Then I'm going to take little one. Ooh. And do one there. Where's that fatter little tree? Here it is. It's kind of leaning. And we're going to do one there. So now we're going to take those little deer. Look, I found them on the first try. We need that. We're going to put them right there. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to fit this back on there. Come on. I may have to go for the more expensive stuff that doesn't roll on you. Nah. Okay, so now there's these little dots that come in that set. And I think they're really for the leaves on the trees. But we're going to take some Night of Navy. And we're going to stamp them all around this circle. Maybe I rotated it. I don't know. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Be careful of your edges. Use a smaller block if you have any left. Okay, so I want to like fill in a little bit where I went astray. Oh, I almost got that. All right, I filled in enough. So now we're gonna take that off. Oh, I still need that. And then we're gonna take that Merry Christmas. We're going to stamp it off. Maybe I'll wipe it. And we're going to stamp that right there. Ooh, that's very wet. And what is that called when I have to do that to my card? Anybody? So we're going to glue that down. And it's really not that hard, this card. It's just different. And then on to our backing. I set it on my stamp before. Okay, so let me get rid of all this back into that basket. Whoop. Oh, something else I wanted to show you. Okay, you know how a few times that I've used my brown marker and I've like, oh, the tip is really bad. So, I had 2 Wisteria Wonders. Like I have this other little thing. So I took it out of here, took it to the sink, washed it the best I could. But of course, you know, there was still some purple in it. Then I filled it with some more soft suede and let it sit for a while. And then, so now I don't have to buy like a whole pack. I think I still have to put some more ink in there though. Yes, I do. And I really put a lot, but I guess that really absorbs a lot. So just in case you have extra markers and your tip is bad, and I sure wish they would just sell us some tips. So here are all the cards for tonight, and that one. Should have done another blue card. 2 blue and 2 green. So there we are. I hope you liked them all. And just to show you, it's really not as hard as you think. You just have to, you know, do. And I will be back on, this is really crooked. I will be back Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. I know today is Sunday. So I'll be back Wednesday with, you know my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. So hope I see you all then. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.